Hi, welcome to Altcoin Daily with Bitcoin Gorilla. Happy Christmas and happy celebration, happy holidays. I hope you're enjoying your good time this holiday, and I'm wishing you the best of the holidays and happy 2022. Today, Altcoin, we're going to be talking about Sushi Swap. Now, by the end of this video, you're going to know if Sushi is a good investment altcoin for 2022 or it's not. If you are in sushi, what should you do? You will know the fundamental analysis as well as the technical analysis by the end of this video. And if you're worried about being new to technical analysis, I am going to do analysis from scratch, drawing my chart and showing you no indicators are allowed. So you're going to actually be drawing this chart with me. And if you end up liking my strategy, give me a thumbs up and subscribe and click the notification bell so that YouTube will notify you when I post. But before we start this whole fundamental analysis, can I introduce you to my family called Machiavelli Traders? Now, this is where I trade. This is where you get to see the action. Me and you take one-on-one trading daily. Here I train you 3 months once you come into the family live on Zoom on how to read this chart, how to trade them, how to understand setup. In fact, you will start creating signals yourself because you will start being able to read this chart. And the good thing is, after training you for 3 months, I understand that you cannot learn the whole entire thing of technical analysis in 3 months. You have access to retake these classes. The next section, the new students will come. You can join them and retake any course you feel or any class with me you feel that should you need improvement on. The good thing is, again, 10 years from now you can retake the class and you get to trade with me daily as long as the market is good. Remember, I trade when the market is good. So I have trading laws, I have trading rules, and I'm going to share down with you my trading plan. And as well as you're going to have access to over 200 trading books. You're going to have access to student dashboard, videos. Each class will come with a video, and the videos will come with quiz. And if you're able to pass the course, you're going to get certified because this is a registered academy and a lot of goodies. It's a one-time payment for a lifetime access. So you become a Machiavelli trader, and you trade with me for life. I share my trade life. I show you the chart. I show you I'm entering a trade. I share the entry with you. It's up to you to catch up. That is why you need to get trained because trading is you have to know when to get in, right? You have to know the right time to get in. And with the family, you will never miss anything that is coming. You will see it ahead of time. Now, access is only open 3 times a year: January, May, and October. So currently, as I'm talking to you, this December, access is closed. But access will be opening in 8 days' time. That is by 3rd January 2022. And it will be closing back by 27 January 2022. So it's a 1 month registration. Now, the reason is class will start immediately and class will be going on until May when we open the access again. Because after training this set, they will start trading with me immediately. Now, mind you, I do not trade demo accounts. So if you're coming in to trade with me, it's going to be real life action. I use real life account in both futures and sport. Everything we do is live. So get yourself ready. If you are interested in knowing more about Machiavelli Traders, I'm going to link the link to our free channel on Telegram where we post updates and probably all these videos, and you get notified when the access is open so that you can join me and start trading with me for a lifetime. And I'll be your mentor for a lifetime. I'll always be there when you call. 24 hours is a family, and we grow together because I am still learning every day. I am still improving on my strategy. This is why it's a lifetime access so that you will learn and grow with me because crypto is relatively new and we are learning a lot of things daily. So it's a countdown, 8 days to go. Will you be among the people who are going to get into Machiavelli Traders in 2022? Well, if you want to be ahead of everyone, click the link under the description and join our free channel where we post updates on Telegram. So let's jump right back into Sushi. Let's try to understand Sushi. Sushi Swap currently trading at 7.51. And the point is today Sushi volume has not been good. You can see how reddish the whole point is, telling you volume has really dropped today, and price has dropped by 5% the last 24 hours. The all-time high this price of sushi has ever hit is 23.38 dollars. That's about 9 months ago, around March 2021. But it has lost about 67% of that move. So imagine if you bought at the top when that price is around $23, you would have lost about what 67% move. So if you've stuck on the trade, what should you do? We are going to find out by the time we're looking at the technical analysis aspect. But the all-time low this price has ever seen, sushi, is 2 years ago. That was around 0.4737. Now, knowing what the price has hit, the highest and the lowest, what then is sushi? Now, according to CoinMarketCap, sushi is an example of automated market maker, an increasingly popular tool among cryptocurrency users. Now, these automated market makers are decentralized exchanges which use smart contracts to create market for any given pairs of token. So, on SushiSwap, you can list any coin, even if the coin is relatively new. Now, Sushi on itself is a token that is used on the exchange. What makes Sushi Swap unique is primarily the existence of this automated market maker, that's the AMM, through which automated trading liquidity is set up between any two cryptocurrency sets. So let's say you just listed a new coin or you just started a new crypto that is not out there. You can come and list it on sushi swap and then list it with another pair. Maybe the name of your coin is Noni, and the Noni, Noni, no, 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 anything. And then you have the opposite aspect could be Ethereum. So anybody can swap between that Nono and Ethereum. And you just open that pair, and trust me, that is how it's going to pick up. And somebody can come and exchange and start buying your Nono with Ethereum. That's how it works, right? If the person has Ethereum, the person can swap and have your Nono. So this is an automated market makers, which means you can list a coin. The project has um its unique audience is DeFi traders and associated entities looking to capitalize on the boom in project tokens and create liquidity. So let's say there's a new project that just come up, you see someone will take advantage and go and list it on Uniswap. And when the thing starts swapping, the person will be the first people to take advantage of the liquidity that comes with the coin. Now, Sushi Swap aims to improve on the offering of its parent, Uniswap. So Sushi Swap came from the its parent called Uniswap by increasing the impact users can have on its operation and future. The platform takes a 0.3% cut from transaction occurring in its liquidity pools, while its sushi token is used to reward users portion of those fees. Now, the users get rewarded in sushi. Sushi also entitles users to governance rights. Now, when I mean governance right, I mean the ability to vote and have a say in what decisions are being taken. You can see this is the platform for Sushi. This is the website. Now, Sushi, according to the website, be a DeFi chef with sushi. What do you want to cook? Swap, in, stack yield, lend, borrow, leverage, all in one decentralized community driven platform. So all this you can swap, you can in, you can stack, you can stake, you can stack yields, you can lend, you can borrow, you can leverage every aspect when it comes to sushi swap. So sushi is a multi-chain automated market maker, and you can see an evolving community for evolving DeFi landscape. They really have this strong hold on DeFi community. You can see meet the partners helping us to cook, right? So if you want to be a chef, these are the partners that are cooking right now. Yield Finance is there, Cream Finance is there, AV is there, and the rest. So you can see this is what Sushi is offering. So now that we understand what Sushi does, can we look at the price? Because the most important thing is the price. If I'm buying sushi, how much am I going to make from it as an investor or as a trader? So um let's look at the price together. So first of all, I'm going to get the all-time high. That is the resistance area. Now, in my video, I always give definition for the sake of newbies, because I understand that crypto is still relatively new and a lot of people don't even understand the fundamentals of what they are buying. And this is why a lot of people fall victim of shit coins. You need to know the fundamentals. This is why I put fundamentals in my videos. And if you want to skip, is okay. You can always skip. If you're already quite a guru in the field and you know the fundamentals, you can skip to where the technical analysis start. So as you can see, I'm going to be drawing my chart from scratch. Or a resistance is a point where price gets to and couldn't move further and is forced to either pause or reverse and change direction. A good example is to always note that you can only find resistance when market is moving up. The opposite of resistance, so this is moving up and this is resistance where it couldn't move anymore and it changed direction. Now, the opposite of resistance is also known as support. This is just the opposite. Supports are always found when market is going down, right? So that point where market goes to and it's no longer going down and it's pause for a while and change direction, either going back up or continue the move down, is called a support. Now, support and resistance always break, but have this at the back of your mind that when support and resistance break, they automatically, when a support breaks, it automatically turns to a resistance, and when a resistance breaks, it automatically turns to a support. So what I'm doing now is mapping out all the obvious support and resistance in your face that I can see, and I can tell you that there are a lot of them quite on Sushi. So I have taken the time to map them out, but I know that just a line is not going to be good enough, because if I'm to trade the line, it means I'm going to lose a lot of money, because countless times they got broken and again instantly reverse. So this is why I personally treat my support and resistance area as a box. So this is where I will now zoom out and bring in the Bitcoin Gorilla box strategy. So I'm going to use the box strategy to try to get the area of the support and resistance. So this is it. And after doing this, the next thing I want to do is get the support. So I'm going to get that. That's the support area. And I'm as well going to get the resistance area. Now I treat my support and resistance as an area. And if you want to learn this strategy, like I said, you need to come to Machiavelli Traders and trade with me. So I'm going to train you on how to use this strategy. So that is the middle box. So I can see that quite I can extend this actually. It could be extended. There's a lot of drama happening in Sushi. And I can still get the support and resistance area of this. That's the resistance and this is the support. So having this, knowing this aspect of getting the support and resistance, I see that currently there is a broken line, but let's try to see if we can get the trend line. It's already broken, but let's try to get it, because it's going to give us a little information of what happened in the previous past. So I see clearly that what happened in the past is there's this bias line. They pierce it quite here, but totally here they completely break it. And now they are within a support area. Remember, I said this is a support area, this is a resistance area, this is a resistance area, and this is a support area. This support and this resistance works for this bigger box, the first box that I draw, and this works for this other box that I just drew. So having this at the back of your mind, you know that whenever price gets to the support, we're expecting a bounce. And whenever price gets to the resistance of each box, we are expecting a fall, right? So at the same time, I can always tell you that I can get a line here. So you take note of these lines, because for me to get this line, what am I looking at when I'm drawing this line? I'm always looking at a minimum of two touches, right? So the first one I drew, the first touch was here, and then we had here, we had here, we had here, and that was about 4 touches before they broke the line, right? Here they pierced it. It's piercing of the line is okay because that is always called a stop loss hunt. Some people sometimes price pierce the line and then pull back up above it, kicking all those people who are treating a support as a line. Like I said, this is why I do not treat support as a line. I treat support as an area. So let me draw back that line. So I can see that if I draw this other line, this second line I'm saying, let me show you the touches. I can see there's one here, there's another one here, and there's one here. So 3 touches is quite a good number, right? And the good thing is within our support area. Now, obviously in the past, price was holding this point as support. It serves it here when it went up and returned to it, right? And here, but we had something they call a stop loss hunt. But to me, it is not a stop loss hunt because it is still within my support area. So I see that price is likely going to have an effect that looks like this, and they could get to this point, right? So they could get a reaction here, which they are already getting, right? Currently, let's clear this and see. See, from this point, when they get to this point, there could be a reaction like this or like this, right? So every of this is our resistance, and they could move again, get to this point, and they'll get another reaction again down. They could go again, move another direction down. Now, that is depending on how the demand on this zone is. Now, like I said, support area are demand area. They cause a pause. These are areas where demand grow. You know, the law of demand says that when price is going down, supply tend to dry. Supply tend to decrease and demand tends to grow because why? The price tend to be cheaper for investors to easily come into the market and buy and rise the demand of the coin. Now, in this situation, we know that as price has gotten to the demand area, demand is rising. Now, the difference between the law of supply in terms of crypto is that the law of supply says that once market is going up, suppliers or manufacturers will tend to what? Supply more to the market or manufacture more in order for them to make more money, to saturate the market with a lot of supply. Now, in the case of crypto, it does not work like that. Why? Because crypto has something they call maximum supply as well as total supply. That means when these cryptos are being created, like in the terms of Sushi, the total supply is 238 million, and in terms of maximum supply is 250 million, right? This is they can't supply anything more than this. And if all of this goes into circulation, then it's done for Sushi, right? Because currently what is circulating is around 127 million. So if this goes in, this has no way of this, except maybe they do what they call redenomination or upgrade and then decide to increase the supply after the upgrading of their services, but they must do something that is what increasing the supply, just like BTT did with Sun, and they just did again with BTT, right? Tron, Justin Sun did with Tron, did with BTT as well as his other token Sun. So the demand area is this zone, and because of this, I do really see either this first aspect happen or it take a dive like this, a move up that, and they will either they get stopped right here or right here. But I see the most important area is around $13. They will likely get stopped around $13, but if the demand here is really huge, you can never tell how much demand is lying here, then they could then rightly attack the $16 range. But I do see them actually falling because why? Let's see if we can get a seller's line, because I can see that there's quite a line around here, and that line shows that Sushi could actually make a move up, a move that could move them to this point, right? They could move to this point around that $20 again. They could see it again. That this is not going to be an easy move. This is not going to be an easy move. So first of all, they need to gain ground on this point. Now, before we round off this, I want to just say, in case of worst case scenario, if things go wrong, because anything can happen in this crypto market, and especially Bitcoin. Most times when Bitcoin go down, most altcoin react and go down with it. So in worst case scenario, Sushi could seek this support. Now, this is worst case scenario. Let's say something goes wrong, volatility change in the market, and boom, there's this sell off that hits the crypto market. Worst case scenario, we're just going to have sushi hit probably $1 range again, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. Instead, I see them rather reversing and taking their chance to the upside. If you like my analysis, if you like my style, if you like the way I do, don't forget to encourage me with a thumbs up. Just click the link, like button, and if you want to subscribe, if you like it too, and get notified. Thank you for watching and happy trading. Happy holiday. Merry